Today's video is a really fun one. I'm doing the What I Love About Australia tag. It was created by Silvana at Mummy Diaries, so thank you for tagging me in this video. I'm very excited to do it. I love tag videos because you can get to know somebody really well, and on YouTube, that's really what I think is the most appealing about it, is getting to know the people behind the videos. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this one. So I've got a series of questions. There are 15 questions that I'm going to answer. And there's also a lot of us other Australian mummy vloggers in my description box. If you want to go and check out their answers, go ahead and do that, and go and check out Silvana's as well. So I've got the questions here, so I shouldn't get too off track. Okay, question number 1 is, which state in Australia do you live in? I live in New South Wales. Question number 2, how long have you lived in Australia? Since I was born in Sydney. But then we moved to Newcastle, or the Newcastle area in New South Wales, when I was a young child. If you weren't born here, why did you move to Australia? That one doesn't apply to me, but Silvana's answer is really interesting on her video for that one, so you should go and check hers out. Number 4, name 3 things you love most about Australia. Okay, so this is a really good one. All right, I think the thing that I love most, number 1, is the people and our relaxed lifestyle, our relaxed way of living. Generally, Australians are very laid back, very friendly, very easygoing. One of my goals in life is to feel like I'm just on holidays every day, and it's pretty close to that now, living here. The second thing I love the most is the beautiful beaches and the greenery and the nature. I don't live right in the city, so there's a lot of nature around where we live, and the beaches are only 10 minutes drive away, and honestly, sometimes I forget how beautiful they are because I get caught up in everyday life. But we went the other day to one of the big parks in the city, and then we went to the beach on the way home, and the kids just ran around on the sand and collected shells, and it's the middle of winter and it was still so hot and lovely and beautiful, and they were like chasing waves, and yeah, it was really nice. So the beaches for sure, or the nature for sure. The third thing I love most about Australia is our food. Chico rolls, lamingtons, Vegemite. I love Australian food, love it. Okay, question number 5 is, what other states in Australia have you visited? Where have I visited? I lived briefly in the ACT, this Australian Capital Territory, when I was a kid. I don't remember a lot about it. I've been to Melbourne a couple of times with school, and a couple of times for work when I have speaking gigs at conferences. We've been to Queensland on a holiday. I feel like that's about it, unless I've forgotten. What other states or towns would you like to visit? Let's see. I think I'd like to see all of Australia. I don't necessarily want to go on a really big trip around Australia. I'm not a great traveller. I'm a terrible road tripper, but I would like to go and see bits and pieces of Australia over the next few years. I think it'd be nice to see Perth. I'd love to see Tasmania. It'd be nice to really go in every state and check it out. Would I travel with my kids while they're young though? Probably not. Question 7 says, what is your favourite Australian slang word? Alright, well, I don't think I use that many, but I love hearing people call each other mate. And I say no worries a lot, and I hear a lot of people say, oh, no worries, mate, when they're talking to people. So I'd say that would be one of them. I say arvo instead of afternoon. You know, like, do you want to come over on Saturday, arvo? And what else? Oh, I always say Macca's instead of McDonald's when we go out to eat there. Question 8, what is something you prefer Australia over other countries in the world? Definitely the relaxed lifestyle here, definitely. Just the way that we can be happy with pretty much anything. Either we've got a lot of luxuries and we're happy, or we live a really simple life and we're happy, we're laid back, we're easygoing. We're very content with what we have. What is one thing you would change about Australia? Okay, this is tough to say. I would love for Australians to be more kind and respectful of each other, particularly if we have different backgrounds and ethnicities and, you know, family histories. I wish there was more kindness and respect around treating other people well, regardless of, you know, where they came from or how much money they have or where they live or what they do for a living. But you know what, to be honest, I really wish that the whole world was like that. I think in Australia, most of us do a really good job at being kind and respectful, but I guess it's like anywhere else. It's always going to be a work in progress, and I really hope that improves in the future. The other thing is, I really want Australia to take a really big responsible step forward and become a world leader in sustainable living, reducing waste, finding greener ways to power our country. You know, there's a lot of good research and work and activities going on out there, and I think that we as a country could do so much more. We could really lead the way when it comes to living more sustainably, and at the moment that's not going very well. Question 10, what is your favourite Australian animal? This is really hard because I wanted to say so many. You know, there's koala, wombat, possum, platypus, kangaroo. You know what? I'm going wombat. Yeah, they're just so cute. And I remember the wombat in A Country Practice years and years ago. Does anyone else remember that show? Let me know in the comments if you ever watched A Country Practice. I love that show. What is your favourite sweet treat from Australia? Oh, okay, Lamingtons, easy. Easy, Lamingtons. Minties, I like Minties. Except I always break a tooth with Minties. So Lamingtons wins. Oh, iced Vovos. Tim Tams. Okay, there's way too many. Question 12, Vegemite, yay or nay? 100% yay. Definitely yay. I could eat Vegemite. I do. I eat Vegemite every day. Every day. And I could eat it multiple times a day, and I think I do sometimes. So I'll have Vegemite on toast with breakfast. When I was pregnant with my kids, I would have Vegemite on toast, and I would cut the toast into those little fingers or soldiers, and then I would dip the Vegemite on toast in a runny boiled egg, and that was my breakfast, and I loved it. Vegemite scrolls with cheese melted on them. Grilled cheese on top of Vegemite where you toast it in the oven under the griller. Love that. Oh, Vegemite and cheese toasted sandwiches. We tried Vegemite chocolate a couple of years ago. Actually, I've got a video on that, so I'll link it for you so you can go and watch it. The kids and I did a taste test on Vegemite chocolate. That one was interesting. Oh, and at the movies at the moment, we have Vegemite flavored popcorn, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm dying to try it. So yeah, I think that's a yay for Vegemite. Question 13, what's your favourite store to shop at in Australia? Oh, I'm so daggy with this one. I really like to buy pre-loved. I really like to buy things that have had a home, they've been donated, and they really need another home to live in. I don't like seeing things go to landfill and be thrown out, and I like giving a home to things that need one. So my favourite shops in Australia really are things like Lifeline and the Salvos and just op shops in general. What is your favourite holiday destination in Australia? I'm totally biased. Where I live in the Newcastle area. We're literally 10 minutes from the beach, a few minutes just from every other appealing thing like the parks and the lake, and honestly, it's just lovely here. I have no huge desire to live anywhere else. I love it here. I think it's a beautiful destination. The city is good, the shopping centres are good, the beaches are good, the parks are good, the wetlands are good. I just love it here. Oh, and the Hunter Valley, which is really nearby with all of the vineyards. That's what it's called, right? Vineyards? Anyway, there's good too. And the last question is, do you prefer Australia's beaches or national parks? Oh, this one's really hard because I'm not actually a very outdoorsy person. I mean, okay, I know, surprise, what a shocker. But I really do love our beaches. They're beautiful, and when I do go there, I always feel this real sense of, what's the word? I don't know, I just really feel content and peaceful, and I love our beaches. But our national parks are beautiful, and just being outside in nature in general, I have really good memories of, you know, my childhood when we used to go camping all the time, and I loved it. And I love getting out in nature with the kids now, even though I totally cover us with sunscreen and spray us with Aerogard. I still love being out in not the wild, in nature. So I've got to say I'm even. Beaches, national parks, pretty much the same appeal to me. I love them. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better and getting to know Australian things a little bit better. If you are Australian as well and you'd like to do this tag, then please leave me a comment down below and let me know so I can go and watch your video. Check out the other mummy vloggers, Australian mummy vloggers who are doing this tag as well. And don't forget to go over to Mummy Diaries and watch Silvana's video too. That's it from me today. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you are new to my channel, I would really love for you to become a part of our little community, so make sure you hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Comment below and let me know if you'd like to see any particular videos next, and yeah. that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.